What's up? I'm Rae'Mah Henderson. I'm an investment analyst. I'm also a Birmingham native, and I've spent the last couple of years helping grow innovation and opportunity across Alabama. Now, I didn't take the traditional path after graduating high school. I actually graduated early. And it wasn't because I didn't want to, but because my family business had hit a really hard transition. We'd relocated the business, income had dropped, and my family just really needed me to step in. So instead of going right off to college, I went to work. And I was really proud to help. I was actually so deeply grateful that I was able to hop in, but I was quietly starting to feel like I was falling behind because I'm at this juxtaposition where I'm also watching my peers leave for college and carefree, and while my family depended on my support. And so I'd heard this wild story about a girl my same age, and our moms were friends, and she lied about her age on her job application to get hired at a job. And I knew I was, pretty good at customer service, and so I may have been inspired or whatnot. And I did the same thing on a job application at T-Mobile. I got the job, and that job ended up becoming a training ground. Like, I handled tens of thousands of customer service calls. I learned how to read people. I learned how to get cussed out about a phone bill. I learned how to solve problems fast, and I also learned how to earn trust with strangers. But at the same time, I had serious FOMO, fear of missing out, about college. Needless to say, I'd sneak into like the UAB College library, and I'd be in their maker spaces working alongside other students and like teaching myself how to design apps and working with other like engineering majors on looking at their wireframes. Whole time I'm not enrolled in nobody's class. Eventually, though, don't be worried. I did eventually enroll part time, but by then I'd had this like realization that the path I was on was teaching me things that a classroom couldn't. What 5 stages of grief, I guess I'd reached acceptance, and so I leaned into it. I discovered startups and what it meant to be a part of a small team with big responsibility, an apprenticeship culture where hustle mattered more than credentials. And so at my first startup job, they actually told me they could not accommodate my school schedule. So I decided to do what any reasonable human would do and become so viciously valuable that they'd have to keep me. And they did. Now, at this point in time, I'd moved to another startup, but later I faced a layoff. But a chance connection would lead me into startup investing at one of the world's most active pre seed investment firms. At this point in time, I'm now 22 years old, and I decide to go all in. In this role, I helped invest in dozens of startups, helped founders raise millions of dollars, and recruited teams from all across the world: Germany, France, Spain, even my own state, to build here in Alabama. And here's what I realized: what I thought were detours, and at many points felt like delay, was actually preparation. We are mislabeling the scenic route as falling behind, when it is often where the most valuable learning happens. And I'm not saying any of this because definitely don't want to say that college doesn't matter. In fact, I want to go back and pursue my degree one day. I share this because sometimes life puts you on an untraditional path where you may be gaining exactly the perspective you'll need later. I did not succeed in spite of the scenic route. I truly believe I succeeded because of it. And maybe we really need to rethink what behind really means. So grateful to record this and have you guys review my application. I look forward to hearing back. Thank you.